setup. Do you guys know much about this car or not really?
A bit, yeah.
It's fast.
Yeah.
It's fast. Yeah, it's
I know it's not sold very well.
No, yeah.
Yeah, what's the deal?
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? But what have we got? We've got a 2-litre 4-cylinder engine up front. So a tiny little engine, actually. However, officially the world's most powerful 2-litre engine in any production car in the world, which is quite cool. Somehow the engineers have managed to get 471 horsepower out of it, which is cool. The old C63, the V8, had 480, so with the bi-turbo. So actually almost the same power from half the engine, which is nuts. They said, you know what, we have made it slower because there's less power, so electric motor, another 204 horsepower. So in total, yeah, 680 brake in a 4-door saloon car is a little bit nuts.
That is quite crazy.
At the moment though, I'm driving sensible. We've got 91% charge in the battery, engine's not even on.
How boring.
Fully electric. Looking after your fuel economy low, which is nice.
Have you got one of those neck things I can tell little?
Yeah. But yeah, so the car can decide if it wants electric, if it wants petrol, it depends on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
However, we're not really here for electric and comfort, are we?
No.
Absolutely not.
So now she's in race mode. We've got comfort, sport, sport plus, and race. More power, stiffer suspension, quicker gearbox response, better 4-wheel drive, powertrain delivery, all of that good stuff. So now she does stuff like this. With 4 of us in it. The brakes are pretty good as well.
Yeah.
How'd that feel?
It's good.
Good.
So officially, Mercedes say this car will do 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds. The old C63 with the bi-turbo could do it in about 3.9, but only if everything was perfect.
Any ADI and high.
One person in the car, nice brand new tyres, hot sunny day, you might just squeeze 3.9 in good conditions. What's cool is we get something called track pace in this car, so we can actually time it.
Come on, what's your best lap time?
Officially, we don't time here. It's a handling circuit.
Are we going to do a race now with these two?
That would be good. It's one at a time, unfortunately. We'll let them fire off. So, that was just me on the accelerator, giving it power, smooth and controlled. This time, let's do a full launch control, a race start. So we'll pre-boost the car, load the revs up, dump the clutch, and bang, we shoot off like a rocket. Obviously being 4-wheel drive means you get an enormous amount of traction. It's normally 70% rear, 35%, or 65-35. However, it can be fully customized. So the car can decide, should I have more at the front, more at the rear, and it can choose what it wants to do. So once they're out of the way, let's give it a go. We'll get a lot firmer on the brake this time, as you can feel them, because they're pretty good. Steel brakes, they're not carbon ceramics or anything like that. Ready?
Yep.
Here we go. No wheel spin, just absolutely off we go. 80, 90 almost miles an hour.
Oh, that is mega.
That's pretty impressive.
So 0 to 60 in 3.46 seconds on a 5-degree day with
back there.
4 of us in the car on old tyres. So Mercedes reckon it will do that in good conditions, and we've already beat it almost. So yeah, on a proper hot sunny day, you're getting even better than that.
Was that 3.46?
3.46, yeah.
Wow.
In the summer, we were getting them down to about 3.1.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I reckon good conditions, brand new tyres, good road surface, you might just break into the 2s, but for a 4-door family car, that's not bad, is it?
That's mega.
But she's got to be good round corners as well, right?
Yeah.
It is 350 kilograms heavier than the old C63.
Oh, this thing grips.
Yeah, it does. But it's got 2.5 degrees of rear wheel steering. So the rear wheels are helping me rotate through the bend.
Yes.
That's pretty insane.
Like we said, depending on the steering angle, the G-force that's going on, the car can change where it's sending the power to give me maximum traction.
That's
This
incredible.
is brilliant.
Completely standard road tyres. If you went and bought one of these cars today, this is what you'd get.
You're in the front mic.
He gets nice big bucket seats up front,
Yeah.
so he's kept in nice and tight. You guys in the back are feeling it the
Oh,
most.
it's wicked. God, don't reckon we could do this, Darren.
Oh, that's incredible.
104
105
into
on
the
that.
braking zone, into a 90-degree right-hander.
I love this corner. This corner is mega. It's getting hot in the back here.
Yeah, my coat was a little
Yeah.
unnecessary.
But such a confidence-inspiring vehicle, this, it really is. I'd say the easiest way to compare this to, say, your guy's car, this is definitely faster, it's got more power, it is a better car, but the car is doing a lot of the work for me, in fairness.
Amazing.
Four-wheel drive, rear-wheel steer, the computer of this car is so clever. Whereas your car,
Yes.
your car's a
Very
little
cool.
slower, but it's more raw, it's more on you, the driver. And the 2-litre sounds good, but your
Yeah.
V8 is unmatched in noise.
This is how we've got to drive home.
Sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly that.
Oh, yes.
That's it.
Oh, that was bloody good.
Cool, isn't it?
Very good.
Pressed.
So yeah, you get 4-wheel drive, all that traction, performance, handling, everything like that. Or you get all systems turned off, ESP, traction control, and you get a drift mode, which disconnects the front wheels, sends all the power to the rear of the car, so we're 100% rear wheel drive, no safety systems on, add a little bit of water to the equation, give it a bit of power, car goes completely sideways, you can still do your big skids and drifts. So you get a bit of everything with this, actually.
So good.
Yeah, it was one of those things, when this car first came out, it did have a lot of negative press. Half the engine size, 300 kilograms heavier, partly electric, and yeah, on paper doesn't sound great. But I just don't think they did a perfect job of just marketing it and getting people to come and experience it.
Yeah.
I think they should have sent out to all you guys, owners of C63s, and say,
Yeah.
mate, come on down, give the new car a try, give it a feel, and then you'd understand what it's all about, because it is
Yeah.
a phenomenal car, this thing.
Yeah.
Should we try a 360 this time?
Yeah.
Rolling in, bit of an angle, bit of power. And she goes.
That's a bit unnerving, that noise, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little rainbow to finish there.
Yeah.
But you can, let's go on the wet circle now actually. This has been freshly repainted, so actually it's,
Oh,
it's
nice.
actually a little bit grippier than it should be. It takes a few days to really bed in and get quite slippery. But this will show off actually just how good the safety systems are. So if I leave them on now, I've turned them all back on, still in race mode and everything like that. Same surface we've just been on, and actually on the screen here, you can see how much accelerator and brake I'm using. Once these guys are out of the way a little bit. Okay. Nice and steady, 10 miles an hour. I just floor it like an idiot. Nothing happens. So controlled. The car says, Jack, mate, what are you doing? No, none of that. And just controls it. Same again, ready, bang, full power, flick it around if you want. I'm off the controls, immediately back under control. Just nothing happens. But that's boring, so let's turn it all off again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, systems are off, but I've left it in 4-wheel drive mode. So not drift mode, but 4-wheel drive mode. You can still drift a 4-wheel drive car. It's a little bit harder, but you can get much higher angles. Scream at me, not mine.
God, that's a severe angle.
Yeah.
Because it's pointing backwards.
It's literally.
Well, because you're 4-wheel drive, I mean, look at this. You are going backwards now.
Wow.
But if I just turn to the left, it will just drag the car straight. So no matter how sideways you get in a 4-wheel drive car, you can always bring
Yeah.
it straight. Whereas rear-wheel drive, I'd run out of steering lock and there's nothing
Yeah.
I can do at that point. We're gone. And
You say
saw-
this has got a bit of element of rear steer?
It does, yes.
Yeah.
I've got on that screen. You can see the rear wheels and what they're doing there. At slow speeds, they turn in opposite directions. So here, as I sort of turn left, the rear wheels turn right up to 2.5
yeah.
to sort of help you get around the corner. But at high speed, they turn in the same direction to give you traction in the direction of travel. So again, the car can just customize how much angle to give you the most grip.